Hey, this message goes out to all my chosen ones. Hey, look, um, I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just, just trying to, see about making a video, clicking on here, and it's a video popped up, and it was about the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It was about the devil, and it was about a teenager, or somebody in his 20s, as far as Generation Z and everything like that. And anytime I can see, first of all, anytime I can see someone who's for the Most High and they're younger, nothing but love and nothing but respect for that, because it's a whole lot more of that needed. You know what I'm saying? In these last days and time, especially, because you just got straight, people running around on demon time, whether they male or female. You know what I'm saying? And nothing but love for anybody, who's trying to push toward the Most High, who's trying to, get closer to the Father in these last days and time, especially if you're younger. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but love and respect for that. It was just a comment that caught me, and rubbed me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It was the comment basically said that it was somebody telling the devil. It was like a teenager, or somebody in the 20s, just saying Satan is always trying to remind them of their past and everything, and they was getting back with the devil, but it was a comment, that they don't think that Satan can handle this generation, and that's where I had to say pump your brakes a little bit, because I guess social media has made it seem like, and that's no, I don't give any, before I say my comment, I don't give any power or anything, any power at all to Satan. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all praise Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? On everything until my last breath and beyond. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people, including this generation, take Satan lightly, like like he's somebody to play with, and he's not. He wants your soul. He wants everything about you destroyed. He hates you. They paint like a picture of somebody, somebody just, sitting right there, they're joking with, and they're joking on him. And, that's how the video went for the most part, where they was just joking on him. And he's not here to play with, he's here to take people's souls. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people don't realize that, because social media has blinded their eyes to a lot of things going on, and a lot of people just don't realize it. But I just wanted to tell anybody, younger, older, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Don't play with Satan. You know what I'm saying? Don't take any time to play with him, because just like I said, we're spirit, we're people. You know what I'm saying? We're not spirits like they are. You know what I'm saying? There's no, just like I said, there's no that's not giving him any kind of credit or anything like that, because he has to come to Yah just to even see who he can mess with. But at the same time, this generation and social media, not everything with social media, because social media does a lot, when used positive, when used for positivity, it does a lot of good things. You know what I'm saying? And I think today, is used in so many bad ways that Satan is eating up this generation. He loves this generation, everything about it, and that's not everybody. I'm not including everybody in that sentence, because you know what I'm saying? It's good people in this world. Everybody's not the same, so everybody don't get grouped in one, you know, in one big circle. You know what I'm saying? But he loves this generation. He loves everything about it. The backwardness of it. You know what I'm saying? People defiling themselves, people defiling Yah's name. You know what I'm saying? People not having any respect for Yah, people not having any respect for anything good, but they love and crave everything evil. You know what I'm saying? They crave to get the bag. They crave to get their body count up. They crave all these different things, that they crave demon time. You know what I'm saying? Everything in this world is wicked, is backwards. Everything that's good is frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? He loves this generation. It's no way that, and it has so many people deceived, because that comment hit me, the wrong way just because, you have to really be deceived to think that, and really be, to think that to think that he can't handle this generation. Is playing right into his hands, from everything from the food to everything that we watch and take in. You know what I'm saying? Everything down here. This is Satan's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? And everything that's being taken in, from a lot of things on social media, he loves it, because he's deceiving a lot of people, But I just want to tell everybody, don't be deceived and think that, don't let social media pump you up like you Mr. Get Bad or something. You know what I'm saying? And that we can go out here and do anything that we can do. It's only through Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? The Father. You know, he's the one who loves us. He's the one who protects us. You know what I'm saying? This world is backwards. Everything. That's why you got so many different things. You know what I'm saying? That's backwards. You know what I'm saying? Marriage is not the same. Relationships are not the same. You know what I'm saying? You got so many different avenues, you know what I'm saying, that Satan has twisted around. Everything that y'all made pure, Satan tried to come around and imitate it and make everything backwards and make it defiled. You know what I'm saying? So he loves this generation. Everything about it, he just, he personally orchestrated it. Everything that's going on, he's pulling the strings, but at the same time, just like I said, it's all praise to Yahuwah. You know what I'm saying? Yah has control over everything. You know, the devil is even being used, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. So, don't never think that, it's just crazy that somebody can think that maybe it was just a joke or something, but people take light of it, but that's a demon that's been around from the beginning, since the beginning of time, and influenced 1/3 of heaven, to come against Yah, you know what I'm saying, and turn against him and try to overthrow him. So that influence, that shows you how much influence he has in this world. And just like I said, it's all praise to Yah, no praise to Satan. I'm just stating facts on how everything is. But don't be deceived. Kids, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? If you see anything like that, anybody older, anything like that, who see somebody going down the wrong road, they see somebody as far as telling, letting social media raise them and letting this, Satan is very smart. He puts different things, different traps and stuff set down just so we can fall into it. You know what I'm saying? And we all have to watch it. That's where discernment comes in. We all have to watch it. Nobody's an exception. No matter how long you've been doing your stuff for y'all, no matter how long you've been out here fighting and enduring to the end. You know what I'm saying? He comes up with new stuff all the time, so we have to watch. Don't be deceived by his devices. He has everything set up down here to deceive everybody. From what we watch to what we eat to what the different things we wear. You know what I'm saying? Different stuff. Tattoos is marking. He has so many different avenues down here that people that are not aware of. You know what I'm saying? The technology, you know what I'm saying? That comes from fallen angels. It's so many different things. So don't be deceived and think that we're somebody other than what we are. The only thing about us that's great or good is the Most High Yah, who sent his one and only begotten son, you know what I'm saying, down here for us so we wouldn't have to endure eternal hellfire. You know what I'm saying? But the key is to stay up under his umbrella and not think that we, just like I said, we think we Mr. Get Bad just because social media tells us we can do all these things. We can do all things through Yahushua HaMashiach, his son. We can do all things through him, not all things, you know what I'm saying, because we think we got some influence or we think we got the bag or anything. And this is not a hate message or anything like that. I just don't want anybody younger to be deceived by thinking that, we're more powerful than what we are. The one who we live for, that's the powerful one. That's where the power comes in with us. But hey, I love y'all. Stay pushing for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, y'all willing? Peace.